is the Member of Parliament for Taunton constituency and was recently appointed the Shadow Chief Secretary to the Treasury. He lives in centre of Taunton and is also closely engaged in local activities in Wellington, Westcombe and other communities across the area. Born in May 1970, Jeremy is the eldest of 4 children, the son of a diplomat. Jeremy was brought up in many different countries, including Iran, Zimbabwe, and Belgium. Jeremy attended Nottingham University where he studied politics. While there, he was also elected president of the Students' Union and spent a year as the editor of the award-winning student newspaper. Before entering Parliament, Jeremy gained widespread experience of the world beyond politics.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much indeed for that extremely kind introduction. I think every time I give a short speech, there should be a fashion show first, just to warm the audience up. It's also nice for me because normally when I'm standing on stage wearing a rosette like this, I'm very nervous because I've just had an election. So this is a much more enjoyable and pleasant occasion than standing for a parliamentary election. I want to say on a serious note, congratulations. It is fantastic that you are all here and enjoying yourself so much and having the opportunity to celebrate your culture. And I am a great admirer of India. I'm embarrassed to say I've only been to India twice. I went there about 20 years ago and I went there about 10 years ago. So it's time I went to India again, and I'm sure it will have changed hugely in the last 10 years, partly because India is undergoing an economic revolution, and I think it's hugely important development that people in India have an opportunity to have a higher standard of living and new opportunities for Indians that didn't exist when I first went to the country 20 years ago. But also, of course, India is a world leader in so many other ways, the biggest democracy in the world by a big margin, and of course there are these historical ties between Britain and India and other countries in the Commonwealth and in that part of Asia, which we celebrate in terms of our democracy, in terms of our common values, and most importantly of all, when we play cricket against each other, which is going to happen in a few months' time when England visit India to play cricket. So I have been to India, as I say. I've been to Mumbai, I've been to Delhi, I've been to Hyderabad, I've been to Ahmedabad, I've been to Kolkata. I have not, I'm afraid, been to Kerala. So the most important part of India I've yet to get to. So when I last went, it was monsoon season, so that's probably not a very good idea. And I'll wait until it's very cold here in January or February. That would be the best time, and go to Kerala roughly then. But rather than just talking about India, because we're in Taunton, and because this is the Taunton Malayali Association, I wanted to say thank you for what you are contributing to life here in Taunton, because I represent the whole of Taunton Dean, as we heard in the introduction, so Taunton, Wellington, Wiveliscombe, Bishop's Lydia, places like that. And it is, compared to most constituencies in Britain, and certainly compared to big cities, it is a place which is largely made up of people who were born in Britain. Nearly all of the people are white and British, and it is nice for me to have some diversity and a range of different cultural experiences. And so I want to say how much I've enjoyed this evening, because it's different from some of the evenings that I attend normally as a Member of Parliament, but also how grateful I am for you coming here and contributing to our community. And I know that a lot of people in this room work at Musgrove Park Hospital, which is the most important institution in the area that I represent. Thousands of people work there, tens of thousands of people are treated there every year, and the contribution that is made by people from outside Britain, and particularly countries like India, to the health service in this country, and specifically in Taunton, is hugely appreciated. So
was very telling indeed. And indeed, under God, we are all equal, aren't we? And so it's good that we come from our different traditions here this evening to celebrate. And one of the words that was mentioned was Harvest Festival. Of course, in England, we have just been celebrating the gathering in of the harvest.
Like we all know, we gathered here for the inauguration of the TMA, which is the Tma Association, and to thank our MP, Mr. John Brown, who took his time and the hard work to come over here and make himself presence in front of us. So I'd like to thank Mr. John Brown, our MP, first of all. Give a big hand, please. Next, I'd like to thank our beloved Father John Cunningham, the Vicar of St. George Church, Taunton, who took his time, who has always taken his time to come for all of our functions and help us out. So I'd like to thank him, especially from the deepest of our heart.